Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and we are jumping back into the last spell. This game has gotten a lot more difficult, and it was already pretty challenging before, but I am not done challenging myself with this right now. Last time I got to the final wave of Runenberg, where we got to the boss fight on, I think we're on Apocalypse 8 or 12? And, 12. We were on 12. And ended up losing. Hang on, give me just a second. My kid left my door open. Okay, could not see. Had a glare. Alright, so, today, need to go back to the basics a little bit. Can still turn up the difficulty, but maybe on an easier map, and see if I can find better strategies that work for us. One thing I want to look for here, let me see... I can open up a web browser here. I want to look up Omen of the Engineer. So Omen of the Engineer is one of the omens we can start with. It says it improves all ranged defenses. And I did not find much in the way of usefulness here. So I am looking this up. Let's see, it makes bolts pierce so they hit it, so just... hits targets behind. Hit an additional enemy if there's one behind its target. Or it works like seasoned operators. Okay, so apparently with ballistas, what Omen of the Engineer does is it makes the bolts pierce so they can hit an enemy behind the enemy that they shoot. And Omen of the Wanderer, you start with an additional hero. Okay, so Gildenberg and Lakeberg, we were able to beat last time. Let's see, Lakeberg we've beaten on 6, and Gildenberg we beat on 4, and we're now attempting 12. And we can keep attempting 12 on one of those, but I'm not going to try Runenberg again just yet, because that was nasty. So there is an APOC 12 thing here. We could try that for APOC 12 Lakeberg. Or to mix it up here, let's see, Glenwald is the one with the Dryads. Amberwald was the Elf DLC. And they're both listed as 3 skulls. Let's take a look here. Let's see, Lakeberg 12. And does it have any weird requirements? So it says beat Lakeberg 1 out of 1, I've already done that. But I did that on Apocalypse 6. And now it's saying, but it's checking it off for this requirement. But the last part, complete all knights on rank S or better, 11, that's on APOC 12. I actually don't know, is there 11 knights here on this one? I actually don't know. Alright. So right now, let me take a look at this. Enemies have one of their skills upgraded. Higher gold cost, more panic, more enemy health, bigger wave size. Rabid wounded enemies, negative affixes, lesser circle of magic health. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think we'll do that. So, Lakeberg, customize. Let's see. If I don't take Omen of the Wanderer... Could start with heroes, start with gear of level +1. In terms of durability, +1 range, +1 attribute reroll for each level up. +1 perk point. Leapfrog skill. Omen of boxing. All heroes have +30% XP gain. That could be good. Plus damage. +1 action points. Okay. I usually do +1 hero. I kind of want to try something different this time to see how it goes. +1 reroll. Let's try giving him 30% more XP and see where that gets us. Alright. I think that's good. Let's give this a shot, chat. So we beat Lakeburg on Apox 6. That's actually the... It's one of the easier maps, but still a challenge. But it's a step down from Runenburg. And with that, we can try some different strategies and see what happens. Okay. So, Epiphanies. What have we got here? Range minus 50. Physical damage now deals 400% to armor. Big Stomp. How many action points is it? Cast the Big Stomp skill at the end of the Jump Over skill, or any of its upgrades or variants. Oh, okay. Faster than light. Using attack increases momentum counter by 2. Material instability. After being attacked by one or more enemies, automatically cast Burst from the hero. Speed practice to all heroes. Okay, let's start with speed practice. Let's do that. Okay, and what do we start with? This person has a tome, this one has a crossbow, and this one has a sledgehammer. Okay. Alright, and after we do one wave, I will let you guys put your names on the heroes if you fancy it. Okay. So she's more melee-oriented. Hunter, Dwarf Blood, Naive. Warlock, Hasty, Alcoholic. Oh my god, look at that. Farmer, minus magic damage. Reliability, minus armor. Okay, well, this one's very much a ranged person. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait, use 3 times or more a punch skill. Can I get close enough to do that? Okay, done. I'm a little worried about that person being up there, but... Follow up? Oh, it has to get a kill for him to move forward. I didn't realize the hammer had this much range. Alright. Definitely do not like this person being here. Alright. Lots of debuffs. You get the straggler. Let's see, ground smash. Mega Stomp has propagation, okay. Okay. Alright, end turn. Use punch skill less than 2 times, easy. Do damage to enemies at full health. Do less than 500 enemies with negative alterations. That guy has negative alterations. It's like, I would love to do Chain Lightning there, but that's apparently a bad idea right now. Okay, yeah, so that... I almost failed that immediately. Alright, just debuffing these guys to reduce their damage greatly. And we're gonna have to pass the turn without killing just to get those objectives done. Hey Theo. Alright, do less than 500, done. Haven't used punch skills, that's fine. Alright. Okay. Alright, that's 3 of those tasks complete. Okay, so far. Alright, let's try the hammer propagation skill. Looking good. The game is called Last Spell. Is that guy casting hammer? No, the last spell is the thing that the guys in the middle are trying to do. But they get interrupted if you let them get killed. I am covered in blood. Alright, there we go. S rank. Okay. Hello, Monkey Chat. Hello, hello. Alright, so we've got these 3. That part's done. Did we start with an inn? Let's see. No, we did not start with an inn. 123 gold. Okay. Alright, I think first thing we need is houses. We're at 2 out of 4 of those right now. Okay. Okay, I think that's as much as we can do on that. 45, alright. Can get a mana well. Alright, I think that's as much eco as I can get going on turn 1. Let's see, after that... So split ballista there. It's all the way to that spot. Mounted has 2 more range. Heavy, okay, so split ballista and heavy ballista have the same range. But heavy shoots 1 really large armor-piercing bolt. Split ballista shoots a bunch of smaller ones. Alright. Let's throw that down. Okay, level up. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to boot up the giveaway bot again for any of you who want to partake. Alright. Alright, if any of you would like to join me on this adventure and have your name on one of these heroes, type "I will hold the line" in chat, and I will draw 3 names at random to put on the heroes. And let's get block, damage, skill range, reroll. This is isolation, I guess. None of that's really amazing. Okay. Fatality, harvester, steady aim, back protection, stunning. Get stunning. Avid learner. Okay, this one, he's got the magic book right now. Let's see. Movement points. Damage. Isolation. XP gain. Alright, perks. Fatality, horror, perseverance. Stunning. Potion throw, cheer. Let's get him cheer. And avid learner. Alright, and this is the ranged attacker. Resistance reduction. XP gain. XP gain. Okay. Cheer. Alright, so she's actually got the poison trait line. But she's got minus armor and minus magic damage. It makes it a bit different. Take poisonous for now and see what we can do with that. Okay, has the timer run out? It has. Alright, let's see. Who is going to be our hammer person? Give me a name. Irath G. Alright, rename. Irath G. That's how he does it. Alright, you're the hammer lady. Alright, next up. Who is going to be our magic book person? Theo Sylar. Alright, and who's going to be our crossbow person? Wenadin. Wenadin. Alright, let's see if these people will, in fact, hold the line. Excellent. Okay. Item rewards. It's 50 health. I don't know that any... Yeah, I don't know if that's really useful for anybody. Alright, what's the other one? Druid staff, offhand dagger, gun. The gun is lower level. Let's take this, reroll this one. That is a better crossbow. All right. Okay. Let's see. Build structures. Can't do any of that. Can't do any of that. Build defenses. All right. I think we've done all we can for this one. So I can move these guys out here a little bit. Oh, whoops. I'm glad it reminded me. Whenever a critical hit is landed, minus crit until the end of the night. I'm not relying on crits now, so I'll say I'll make that as bad as possible. Deal less than 500 damage to isolated targets. Okay. Okay, everything remaining is isolated. I'm not sure if it's going to count ballista shots, too. Because the ballistas might kill them. And that would be an isolated kill. Okay, that's done. Deal big damage to targets 9 or more tiles from the caster. 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have that much range? Yeah, even the backmost one was at 9 away. I don't know if I can do that. 999. No, I wasn't speaking German. I was talking about the number. Alright. Because that chained outward, it hit some farther away. And that got me credit for some. Deal 575 damage to enemies with negative alterations. Okay. There's a bunch of negative alterations. I did not mean to do that movement. Okay, that's done. Do damage to targets within 5 tiles from the fog. All of these are within that distance. Okay. Okay, we got 3 thingies done. Hey, Blue. All right. Alright, they're coming from 2 sides now. Okay. Let's see what the night rewards are. Offhand Scepter. What does that do? Magic Bash. Journeyman's Orb. Steel Dagger. I think we take the orb. Did you know that Lay's at one point made cappuccino flavored potato chips? No, I did not know that. Do they have caffeine in them? Moderately better crossbow. Sword. Scepter. Magic Bash. Uses momentum. Windwalk. Hammer of Faith. I feel like that could be useful. Don't know who I'm going to put it on yet. Movement points. Skill range. Let's see.